Yeah, tools, there's a lot of weird tools. But it does say that, like, you can equip them with tools and then just sell all your tools. Oh, you can also give Go-Go all the imp stuff. Make him an imp.
Mm.
Okay, so we're saved. We're sending Go-Go in. So we're gonna see how well this works.
Alright, what are we betting first?
A regal gown.
Regal gown. Weapons. Keep going, keep going.
So the regal gown is a piece of equipment that only Realm can use, and she has better equipment right now.
Wow, I'm glad we're using Go-Go because I believe he actually has something that blocks that. Alright, Go-Go, let's see what you would do.
There's only one regal gown in the game, but we're doing this to get something else that can just change right back into a regal gown. They go back and forth.
Soul Saver. No!
That, and we're not using the regal gown anyway because the behemoth suit is better.
Safety bit. Yeah, buddy.
That's the crap right there. Let's go!
Yeah. So, fun fact. If you bet the Murakuma, you get a certain creature, I cannot remember its name. It was a rare mob in the Phoenix Cave. We ran across it a couple times. We didn't know it at the time. You may have mentioned it because you went over its stats.
Yeah.
But in its steel table, its rare steel is a Celestial Triad. If
You know, the 1 MP thing.
Yeah, the 1 MP thing. If you come in here and slap Go-Go with, just to put in his menu, put 3 steels, put the brigand glove on, and then and a safety bit, because you need a safety bit for the next step here, because that thing that we just beat up shows up in the next step. If you do that, there's a good chance you can just you could just farm Celestiads from the Coliseum, just straight up. Like, nothing can stop you. Because you need to have him have the brigand glove, because he needs to change steel into mug so he can do damage. And if he has the safety bit, the death machine really can't kill him because it uses just a lot of death magic, and guess what the safety bit blocks? Oh, it's death magic.
Yeah, so the idea is the Murakumo, only one of in the game, very rare thing.
Yeah.
But that just trades for, what was it?
A Holy Lance.
A Holy Lance?
Yeah.
And then the Holy Lance trades right back into the Murakuma.
Yep.
So you just go back and forth.
You just keep going back and forth as much as you can to get as many Celestial Triads.
And that's entirely so you can fight the one enemy, so you can steal a Celestiad off of him.
You want to try it?
We can, sure.
Yeah, because this worked out pretty good.
And that is what we were after. The Minerva Bustier, there is only one. There's 2 of them in the game, but one of them we don't have access to yet. So if you wanted to have one at this stage in the game, you have to get rid of the Regal Gown.
Which we're not really using anyway.
Which we're not using anyway, in order to get it. If we did want it back, you could just bet the Minerva Bustier, and you'll get a Regal Gown back. But that's that. The next thing that we want to bet...
Well, first of all, I'm going to go outside and save.
Fair. The next thing we want to bet, unless you want to do the other thing.
Oh, I did unequip it, but what exactly are you saying to do first?
Unless you want to do the Celestiad thing.
I don't have any of his stuff equipped right now.
Unless we're doing that, we're betting the Sniper.
The Sniper, so we just did that.
I'm just gonna go down. I'm just gonna go down the list.
Sniper.
Hey there, big guy.
Hey, it's that guy from Labyrinth of the Ancients.
I remember that guy.
And also a train. Block.
Heck was that?
Heal Rod.
Oh.
He has the attack.
Oh, he used attack with
Yeah.
it. You didn't equip him with the...
The Magus Rod? No,
Yeah.
I didn't. I forgot we should have done that. But...
Doesn't matter. And that's that. So our rewards for this is a Bone Club.
Victory or death.
And I would change his equipment.
Yeah. Strigan. It's weird that he attacked.
Yeah.
Maybe he just mimicked it, because he technically has that as his command. I think it's the only one you can't, like... Let's give him the Gladius. I don't know how to stab people, but I'll learn. Okay. Don't mess with him.
Magus Rod.
Alright, and we run back outside to save.
Wait, wasn't?
With the healing rod.
Don't you have 2 Magus Rods?
No, we haven't done
Oh,
the
no,
heal-
we're going to get to that.
Yeah, we're gonna get that in a second. You're reading through the script too fast.
I am. That's on me.
What is the Bone Club? It's down at the bottom, isn't it? Boop, boop, boop. A bone club covered in beautiful engravings. And it's only Umaru, but he already has that equipped.
Yeah, so the Bone Club is an interesting piece of equipment because only Umaru can equip it, and he gets it by default. So you can't really get one outside of this exactly. But the nice thing about that is you can bet the Bone Club in here. Like, we won it, now we're gonna bet it immediately.
Ooh, Test Rider.
And...
Insta-death. What?
Aha!
Aha, I mimicked you. Wait. Haha, I blocked you. Now. I attacked.
I was gonna say, that's probably gonna kill him anyway.
One
It's a weak
instantly.
enemy. And that gets us a red jacket. So there are, I think, 2 red jackets. Or we need 2 red jackets. There's only 1 normally available to you at this point. And only Edgar and Sabin can equip the red jackets. So, of course, we had one already. We needed a second one.
Alright, what's next?
The Impartisan.
Oh.
Which
you mean the
we
35 of them I have?
Yeah, that one.
A were-dragon.
Oh, he's probably can probably zombie you or something.
Brrr.
I can zombie me, sure, but I can also just stab you.
Hadouken! You know, he picked the immediate correct one because that is holy damage.
And that gets us a cat ear hood.
Oh, it's so cute. And starts a trend.
That thing can only be equipped by Realm, but is her best headgear in the game. And as far as I know, this is the only way to get it.
A hood that halves damage from multiple elements, doubles the gil attained after battles. Good, because we need it. What is up next, good sir?
Last but not least, the Healing Rod.
Oh. Should be, yep, right there.
So you only have access...
I mean, low.
You only have access to 2 healing rods at this point in the game.
Boy, I hope this goes as well as we hope it does.
Yeah. Ow.
Well, that's the self-heal.
Let me top off that damage.
The problem is the self-heal only works for the party. It doesn't actually
Oh.
heal him.
Ow. Okay, I don't know what he was trying to do.
I think he was mimicking his attack. Oh, thank God, that blocks break as well.
Okay, well, damage. That's forward progress. Ow.
It's not doing as much damage as I thought it would, but I think it's because it doesn't have access to, like...
There we go.
Doesn't have access to the creeps forward and then just instantly ends you. Remember when we got to the Master Tonberry and I just punched it to death with the Sabin?
It's like, oh no, this is gonna be bad.
Oh god, a Master Tonberry. 3 Tonberries just wiped my butt. Now I have to deal with the Master one. Omae wa mou shinryu. Nani?
Okay, and that was for a Magus Rod. Magus Rod. Magus Rod. Magus Rod.
Magus Rod.
Again, this is something that we only had 1 of, but we wanted 2 of. Because this is Go-Go's best weapon, as well as Strago's best weapon.
Yep.
And now we have, at least in our possession, we don't have it all equipped. Let's go ahead and go through equip, because we kind of have everything. Let's just start. So...
Okay, we'll start with Terra.
Start with Terra. So, Ultima Weapon, she can use swords and daggers, I think? So, Ultima Weapon. Sure, whatever. Head is Mystery Veil. There's also the Wedding Veil, or
the
Oath Veil. Oath Veil gives not as many stat boosts, but more defense and magic defense.
Yeah, it's more defensive, but the Mystery Veil's better because it's right there.
The Minerva Bustier is female only, can only equipped by 2 or 3 characters. Best armor in the game for her. The Genji Shield. Shields are a little more iffy. It's kind of just Genji Shield is the best shield, other than the Paladin Shield, which we'll get to. Genji Shield is kind of the best shield. Other than that, it's the Crystal Shield, and then just pick an Elemental Shield, depending on what you're going up against.
Yeah.
Like the Flame Shield or whatever. Aegis Shield is also a good one.
Yeah.
So, Celeste, the Zantatsuken is kind of the next best sword that we have reasonable access to.
Yeah, the only other one we could get access is the Ragnarok, but again, we'd have to either get that or the Magicite, and we took the Magicite.
And technically the Lightbringer is the best one,
yeah,
but you have to get
bet
the Ragnarok in order to get the Lightbringer.
Yeah, and then you have to bet it in the Coliseum, so then this is that whole thing.
Yeah, so Zantatsuken. Mystery Veil, same deal. Minerva Bustier, same deal. Aegis Shield, same deal. So, Locke, Wing Edge is probably his best weapon. He can use swords, daggers, and throwables. We've already used up our best swords on existing characters. The other dagger is the Gladius. Gladius.
Yeah.
And kind of the difference, I think, is the Gladius has a higher base attack, but the Wing Edge has better accuracy and a better stat boost, and I think it has a chance for instant death.
Yep, that may randomly dispatch an enemy in 1 hit.
So, headgear-wise, Circlet is kind of your go-to. There's just not a lot of good headgear, so Circlet it is. Like, other than the Circlet, there's, like, the things we gave Celeste and Terra. There's the crown that we have on, like, Edgar or Sabin.
Yeah, it's character-specific gear.
And then there's, like, the Crystal Helm, I think, which is good base stats, or has slightly better base stats, but the Circlet also gives stat boosts otherwise. So, Circlet it is. Ice Shield, again, same deal. Like, we've used our good shields, so it's just give them an elemental shield or something. And then the Black Garb is kind of your options are either the Crystal Armor, if you want high base stats, or the Black Garb is slightly lower, but also boosts agility. So there's that. So next up is Go-Go, that's the Magus Rod. The Red Cap is kind of the same as a Circlet, just slightly different stats. It's slightly lower stat boost, but it gives higher HP boost.
25% bonus to max HP.
Otherwise, arguably the same. Black Garb because it's Black Garb, Thunder Shield because it's Thunder Shield. Moogle, the Partisan is the best shield or the best spear that we can give him, other than the Holy Lance, which we're already using. Circlet, because Circlet. Diamond Vest, he does not have a lot in the way of options for gear.
Yeah.
Technically, he has access to the best gear in the game, which is I think it's the thing that Umaro has equipped. But getting that, requires some Coliseum shenanigans and giving up items that I don't necessarily want to give up. So, Diamond Vest it is. Force Shield, I don't know, you just give him whatever shield you want, I guess.
I may change it out for another shield to give the Force Shield to somebody else, but we'll see.
Because there's, like, elemental shields or whatever.
Don't worry about the relics right now. We will reconfigure that stuff for later.
Relics are a whole different deal. A few characters have very specific relics to give them, but other than that, it's just kind of like, give them stuff that you give them. Like, Edgar is one of 2 people that can make use of the Dragoon relics.
Yeah.
So it's either Edgar or Mog. Anyway, so Holy Lance, because that works with the Dragon Boots Dragon Horn. Holy Lance is the best spear that we can get. Circlet, because it's a circlet. We could potentially give him the Royal Crown, but I think that's currently on Sabin.
Yes.
Red Jacket is what we just got, which is Edgar and Sabin specific, so we have 2 of them now. Crystal Shield, because it's a Crystal Shield. Sabin, Tiger Fang is the best monk weapon that he has. Royal Crown, because Royal Crown. Red Jacket, because Red Jacket. Flame Shield, because Flame Shield. Shadow, the Kaganui and the Ichigeki are the 2 best daggers that we have access to. They may be the best in the game. Genji Helm, Genji Armor are the best helmet and armor in the game. They generally have the best stats, but no like stat boosts or anything.
I mean, the armor does.
Yeah. Genji Armor is pretty good. Cyan.
We're gonna do that trick with the Murakuma.
Okay. The Masamune is the...
It's the Murakuma will be his default, but we're gonna do the trick.
Yeah.
So
it would be the Murakumo.
Yeah, Murakumo.
Circlet, because Circlet. Crystal Mail, because Crystal Mail.
Yeah.
So that's that, really. Gao cannot equip a weapon, but Circlet, Black Garb, and...
Yeah, that'd be
Shield. Shield, whatever. So, Setzer. Death Tarot is his best weapon. Circlet, because Circlet.
You want to put on a Crystal Mail?
Yeah. Setzer, what did I have for Setzer? Yeah, Crystal Mail. And Crystal Shield, because Crystal Shield. So, Strago.
You definitely need that.
Magus Rod, because Magus Rod is the best rod. Circlet, because Circlet. Behemoth Suit is the best suit equipment, and is Strago and Realm specific.
Yeah.
And Ice Shield, because Ice Shield. So, Realm, Magical Brush is the best brush that we have access to. Cat Ear Hood, because it's the best headgear for her specifically. Behemoth Suit, because Behemoth Suit. Thunder Shield, because Thunder Shield. Umaro, we can't change.
But I want that snow scar.
It's very good.
That's it.
And that back to Terra.
Yep.
So that is there are, in some situations, better weapons than we have, but they either require something like, you can only get them in the final dungeon, which we haven't gone into yet, or it requires trading out an item at the Coliseum that we're not comfortable trading out. Or it's something like that, the sword that we decided to get the Ragnarok Magicite instead of the sword and whatnot. And occasionally there may be shenanigans to do other things, but for the most part we're good. So, like, there's theoretically some slightly better things that we could get in some specific situations, but for our purposes, this is all the more we care.
Alright, you want to try this?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'm gonna go out and
let's
save.
Have some fun with
it. With pleasure. Alright, where it's probably up top.
So it's the Murakumo?
Yep. Bet this item. Yep, see, that's the
The Holy Lance.
The Galaptus. Galiptus?
Galiptus. I don't know,
I think
man.
the Y is an I.
Yeah, and you put 3 mugs on Go-Go. So, we're just gonna try to steal repeatedly from this thing until it dies.
Cyclonic. Stole a phoenix down.
Ah, well, crap. We're not getting it from this one.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've mentioned before how stealing works, but every enemy has one thing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and after you steal it, it's over.
Yeah, once you've stolen it, they don't have anything else. And there's a rare chance that they have one item and a more common chance that they have another.
Hey, a Holy Lance.
Yeah, so we got the Holy Lance for that, and then we just go right back in.
That was real quick. What does he have equipped? Thunder Shield. That blocks wind, right?
Oh,
I think you said that blocks wind.
something like that. It does something weird.
Yeah, because that's how we block the Cyclonic, because Cyclonic
Yeah.
takes you down like critical HP.
Hmm.
Alright.
And then we block the Holy Lance. Blet.
And
We get the
another death
Murakumo, and it's the
machine.
Death Machine again.
Let's go beat it up.
And we have the safety bit on, so this thing can't kill us.
With death spells.
With death spells, specifically.
Yes. Couldn't steal.
I don't think it can kill us otherwise, either.
I think it attacked us last time we fought it.
I mean,
But
given
it-
enough time, maybe it
Yeah.
can.
Given enough time, a room full of monkeys could write Shakespeare.
And we get the Murakumo back. And then you just do this and you keep going until you steal the thing from the guy. It's the rare steal, which I think is either 1 in 4 or 1 in 8, so it may take a few tries. But this is free
Celestial.
Celestriad.
Ow.
Hey!
Alright, he hit me with flat, but then I like slapped him with steel and stole Celestriad from him.
Took the Celestriad from him and then slapped him with it.
So that's 1 of 16 we're gonna get. And that immediately gets equipped to Celeste. And now she casts everything for 1. I think for Realm that'd be it. I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever else you'd want. Whoever else you think would be casting a lot.
Realm. Let's go ahead and save.
Good plan. So we spent a little time, and we now have 3 Celestriads.
Yep, Terra. You said
Celestriad.
Celestriad, and I completely blanked on her name being Celeste. I was like, I gave a Celestriad to who? So Celeste and Realm. I'll maybe get another one for Strago, because he's also a very MP-dependent character.
Mhm.
Other characters?
Like, I would maybe think about getting one for, like, Mog, since Mog's mostly gonna be casting spells.
Yeah, maybe, but it's like everyone else can, like,
They've got their other mechanics. They're
yeah,
not
they
relying on
balance
magic.
out on everything else, so it's not like we're hurting or anything, but maybe 2 more, 1 for Mog, 1 for Strago.
Yeah.
But that's another time kind of thing.
And, like, Setzer's just throwing money.
Oh, let's yeah, we'll work out your
Yeah, because otherwise, like, Locke is stealing, Sabin is punching, Edgar's tooling, Cyan's cutting.
you were very close to doing the One Piece 4 Kids dub song.
Go-Go's mimicking, Gal's wilding,
Chopper's doctoring,
Setzer's
gambling.
gambling. So Strago, maybe, because he's going to be casting spells. Mog could be dancing. So we, like, don't need one for Mog. Shadow's ninja.
Ninja.
So yeah, like maybe one more, two if you want to give one to Mog, but
Yeah.
otherwise, like, kind of just one more. And that's good for... That's good. We are now good for equipment. We are good for relics for the most part. Like, we have the best relics. It's just a matter of deciding who to put them on.
Yeah.
And anything beyond what we have is just stuff that we could not care any more about.
So hopefully next time, we'll be dealing with a clown. You're gonna die, clown! Is that Happy Gilmore?
I don't know.
I think it's Happy. It is so hard to remember the names of his movies.